you have to be concentrated, you have to perform, and especially in England. My goal was to try to help my parents. I had some pains, but I couldn't give up. I had to perform to sign my first contract. Hardest part of my career because I was never injured that long. I was living in the dark in the morning to make the treatment. I go only in the dark, watching TV, playing PlayStation. I was limit of the depression. Back in the days, the whole time you don't play, they don't have to tell you anything, they don't speak to you. So it's you in your head, you have to be strong. The difference between Watersburg and Admira was like a little family. And then in the game, everyone knew his job, punishment for nothing, because we lost, because of performance.
You couldn't do anything to
No, because there they take your passport. We win a very difficult game, 2-1. And then we were doing tennis ball, it came. It's okay. The winner has 1,000. I didn't like the way people were saying, you will not be the same player anymore. My goal was to prove them wrong. All the fans are there to celebrate because they're going to get the medal. Footballers that didn't go far at school, if you didn't prepare properly, it's going to be really hard.
Hello everyone and welcome to our next football episode. My name is Dimitriou. I'm a professional football player and founder of Football. I would really appreciate if you subscribe on my YouTube channel and leave a 5-star review on Spotify if you enjoyed today's episode. So our guest for today is Wilfried Domoraud. So bro, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm sorry that I had to wake you up on a Sunday afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm also doing fine. How was the pre-season?
Pre-season is quite hard. We're running a lot, but we need it. For the moment, I'm okay, no injuries, so I'm good.
That's good, bro. So, what do I need to know about you in terms of experiences and influences that shaped you as a person today?
I played in many countries, so I experienced the countries, the mentality of different countries, and everywhere I played was different. Mm-hmm. So it helps me in life to discover, to understand people, and I think this experience made me grow up as a man as well and as a footballer.
And what about your family?
My family, they're with me. They stay in France, but they come often see me where I am because I didn't want my kid to change. Because I made a lot of countries that changed schools, so that's why I didn't take them with me. Mm-hmm. Stay with the mom in France, so they come most often, very often, and where I go also.
So you started playing in France when you were young?
Yeah, 15.
15 years old, and then you moved to England.
Yeah.
How did that change come? Wow. Why England, for example?
At that moment, I was in Nancy. They didn't sign me as a professional, so I went back home. I was thinking, what would I do? And an agent called me and he asked me, are you interested to go in England? Because with your profile, you will enjoy over there. And that's how I went. Like this, in the summer, I went there on a trial for one month in York Town. 1 month trial. And thank God it works. And I signed a professional, 18 years.
Tell me something, because a lot of young athletes ask me, how can they perform at their best during a trial? So you did a 1 month trial and you did a lot during your career.
Wow.
So what would you say?
To be honest, you have to be concentrated and willing because you have to perform, and especially in England. You can kill the first week, and if you go a little bit down, just a little bit, this can be crucial, and they can tell you to go home. But my luck was I keep it up, even I had some little injuries because it's pre-season and you train with the first team, and there is really hard. So I had some pains, but I couldn't give up. I had to perform to sign my first contract, my professional contract.
How long did you stay there?
I stayed in England 2.5 years, but in Yeovil, where I signed 1 year.
1 year. So what were the main challenges you faced, like comparing to France and to French football?
The language. And because in France, you have a style of play. I was someone very fast, and powerful. There, the reset. Said no, because I'm big. They want me to be a target man, and that's something I never knew how to play a target man. So in the beginning, it was very hard. To be honest, it was very hard, and the language was also a barrier for the bit. But I was learning every day in my hotel, and then as soon you could speak, it's more easy, and then they explain, and I get better and better, and yeah.
You know, Mendy was in the previous episode with me here, and he told me about his time in England. He came after playing in Spain, and for him it was really hard,
of course,
to adapt to the English football.
Yeah, for me also, because from French, you go there, it's kick and rush. They don't slow down. So if you're physically not good, it will be very difficult. No, it will be really difficult because there in France you have tactical, technique and all that, but there is more physical. And if you have technique, then cleverness, then you can be good. But it was difficult. But this is life. If you want to be professional, this is the way to go through.
So you played in England for 2 years. Yeah. Which league was the club you were playing?
League One.
League One.
League One, and then working in League Two. To conference.
And after that, you moved to Austria.
Yeah.
Why Austria? I mean, I see you choose cold weather. That's for sure something.
It's very weird. That when I was in England, I wasn't working, and then we went down. So it was not professional anymore.
Okay.
So for me, at that age, I said, no, I don't want I'm professional. I want to stay professional.
Yes.
So I said, no, I cannot stay there. I had one cousin from Morocco that came to visit because I was living at my uncle in England, in London. He came and we were speaking, and he asked me what I do. I play football, and he was an agent. So he said, okay. He watched my videos. He called his friends, and his friends called me and they asked me, I have a challenge in Austria. I didn't see myself playing in Austria. Yes. I said, but it's professional and it's a good challenge. I said, but you know what? Let's go for the challenge. And that's how I went to Austria, to Dornbirn FC. We fight. I made my name there, but we went down. We were struggling, but went down, and then I went to Hartberg.
So that was second league?
Yes, second league. I went to Hartberg 1 year, and then Mattersburg bought me.
Okay. So how was to play for a team that plays for relegation?
It's difficult because everyone has to be in the same mentality. You have to work even more because you're in a team that is struggling, so they're not, the confidence is not there. So with my experience of England, I had to bring something new, and I did what I could. It was not easy, but yeah, we still went down.
And how was with the language and everything? Because new country, new culture.
Exactly. Again, I speak a little bit of Netherlands, you know, so I understood the little words, you know, and I couldn't speak properly, but I understood.
Yes.
But I was speaking English, and most of them in the team were speaking English, so it was okay for now.
And then after Dornbirn, you went to Hartberg. That was still second league.
Yeah, second league.
And then you said Mattersburg bought you.
Yeah.
And with Mattersburg, you made your debut in the first Austrian league.
Recently, yeah.
So what was this experience like?
It was very nice, this one. Because we played one friendly game when we was at Hartberg, and I killed this game. And a friend was like, this was, maybe you don't know, in the summer they will take you. He said, no, I don't think so. In the summer, the offer came. I had Admira and them. But Mattersburg was much better than Admira. So I said,
financially?
Yeah, financially and all the whole package.
Yeah, of course, because Mattersburg has great facilities.
Exactly, and it was very less quality than Admira, I would say, in playing football, but it was much better there.
Okay.
Then I went there. And my first game, the first game, he put me from the first game. And thank God we lost. Sorry, we lost, but I had a very good game.
Okay.
And the fans liked me from the first game. Yeah.
How did your family respond to all of this success?
Yeah, they were happy.
And your parents and
my
your...
parents were happy, my brothers, my sister, they were happy because this is what I always wanted to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they were behind me. And yeah, my dad and my brother, they watch all my games. And if they say it was shit, then it was shit. Yeah.
For how long did you stay in Mattersburg?
2 years. I started very good, and then I got injured.
Mm-hmm.
Pubalgie, I don't know.
Yes.
Pubalgie for 10 months. That killed me because I was doing very good. We were doing okay, and then I was injured all the first season, and then I came back. But it was not the same. The coach had other ideas.
It was the same coach?
Yeah, it was the same coach. Other ideas, so I was playing, but not regular anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went down, and I went to Admira.
Mm-hmm. So injuries are a big part of being a professional football player, and 10 months injury is a long period. Yeah. So how did you face this challenge? What did you do? Do you remember?
Yeah, of course I remember, because this was one of the hardest part of my career, because I was never injured that long,
mm-hmm.
and I didn't know what I had, because Pubalgie, you hurt, but you don't know still you have it. You do everything you have to do, and as soon you come in the pitch, you want to exchange movement, it's not working.
So what is this injury about? Like the abdominals?
Yeah, abdominals down here.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I had too strong size,
yes,
and less abs.
Mm-hmm.
So to make a deficit and just make these problems. And I didn't know all these years. I never knew. And as soon as I came there, I think I was in the limit of depression, because you don't know. You work with this. You don't know when it's gonna stop. It's like I touch the thing, but it's better when you have an injury on your knee. You know, in 6 months you will be able to play football again. This, no. You have to wait. You work. You have to wait. It's ready, then you can play. This was more difficult. I was home all the time. I went to training. I was home. I was living in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
I go in the morning to make the treatment. I go home only in the dark, watching TV, playing PlayStation. I was limit of the depression for 1 week. And then a friend called me and we discussed. She was a very good friend of me. She was playing athletics. She was running. So this kind of injuries, they have a lot over there, you know. And then she gave me the number of a very, very good doctor of this in France. And I called, and then she took the appointment. I went there. In 2 seconds, he saw that I had to make the operation.
Okay.
As soon as I made the operation till now, it's been, I don't know, in 2000, I don't know. Till now, I don't have problems with adductor and this.
So during your time in Mattersburg, they were doctors, but they didn't
but they didn't
identify the problem.
So if I saw it earlier, maybe my career would be different, because it was really, but it's life.
So during this time, it is necessary to have a support system. Because you said once your friend called you, he shared with you some tips, and then
because she knew that I was in a weird mood. She always called me to say, "How are you doing?" We were speaking, and she could feel that something was wrong with this guy, you know. And then I told her, "But do I play? I'm alone here. Don't play. I have an injury." So when you don't have support, you can. If I didn't have these people around me, I think maybe I would be in depression, for sure, because no one has answered what you have.
And also, that was a different time.
Exactly.
Because today you would have reacted in a different way.
Exactly.
Maybe you would have, I don't know, hired someone to help you with that. Someone who knows.
Who knows what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, that happened, and you started playing again. In Mattersburg, the team relegated, but you managed to go to Admira.
Yeah, Admira, because my contract was finished, and I was not playing regular. The coach was not believing me anymore, and they were going to change the coach. They changed the coach, but the coach that was coming he liked me so much because I played against him when we went second league with Berk, and I killed always against his teams.
Yes.
So he asked me to stay. I was not really willing because the way they treated me before, I didn't appreciate it as well. I said, I prefer to stay in first division in Bundesliga with Admira, maybe less money. But I'm sure there is a new challenge I will kill because the way I want to be back to this level, you know. And to be back at this level, I need to play regularly.
Yes.
So I went.
Because you said the coach stopped believing in you. When your coach stopped believing in you, how did you believe in yourself still? Regardless, because sometimes, coaches can define careers.
Yeah, no, but for me, I had no doubt because I knew the way after this operation, I worked with this physiotherapist. I was one of the best at. He killed me. I was suffering so much, but when I came back, to be honest, I was like a stone. Yeah, because we work. It was impossible to push me. Impossible. And I was in my head, I was like, I need to be back fit. He's going to play me by force. By force. Even if you don't, he will play me by force. It was difficult because, some coaches, they have ideas. They want to play like this. Even that that the guy on training is doing good. But by force, he played me. I did some good games, but we didn't win. So he went back to his thing, but they went down after. But I was always believing in myself, huh? You didn't, but yeah, you doubt a little bit because it's normal.
Yes.
You train, and you see. I was feeling that I was more better than before my injury. I was not pissed off at him. It's just, the only thing is, in the old times, there was no explanation. They don't speak. It's not the same like now. Now, the coaches, they try to not to explain why you don't play, but at least it's a communication,
Yes.
But when, back in the days, the whole time you don't play, they don't have to tell you anything, they don't speak to you. So it's you in your head, you have to be strong. You say, okay, no problem, I train, tranquil, you will play. You will come speak to me anyways. If I play good, you come speak to me. So that's in this mode I was, and yeah. Because
it's a hard game. If you tell me now that they didn't speak to you, what do? You assume things, It might be like this, it might be like this, but you don't really know how I coach things. No. And also you can't control really his behavior. The only thing you can control, of course, is your is the way you respond to this.
And that's one of the parts I think in football is the most difficult. It's not about performing. This kind of thing is very difficult because you can have a mind, you say, okay, I will not play, then you don't play good, you don't train good, you don't make any effort, and then your career go like this. Because if you don't play, who is going to look at you? No. Who is going to say, let's go, let's take this player, let's go. No, you got to go down. And when you go down, to go up is difficult.
It's really hard.
It's easier to go up, but it's most difficult is to stay up.
Yes.
You need to perform to stay up.
And then you went to Admira, and during your time in Admira, you made also the most appearances in the first league in Austria. You scored also a lot of goals and gave a lot of assists. So how was what do you remember from your time in Admira?
Enjoyment. There was a family there.
Yes.
Well, the difference between Watersburg and Admira, it was like a little family.
Yes.
Every time we go eat together all the time. We drink coffee, we have nothing to do, we go drink coffee, but like a team. And then in the game, it was easy. Everyone knew his job. We were doing very good. And that's where I met, no, it's not where I met, but when I started playing with Sako. And since I came in Austria, we become friends. And when you play with your friend, it's always nice, And then close with Stefan Schwab, Richie, Wim Bickler, and Stefan Auer. Pala, all these guys, yeah.
You have because Sako is going to be my next guest. What question would you like me to ask him?
Where did you enjoy most playing? Because he played here for so long. Where did you enjoy the most? That was the question.
Yes, I will make sure that I ask him. So you stayed in Admira and then you moved to France.
Yeah.
You moved to France in the second league. How was the difference between the first league of Austria comparing to the second league of France?
It's different level. It's not. Bundesliga is good, but France also is good, and physically at that time it was very difficult. And I went there, but the club was also struggling. But to be honest, I met some nice people, and it was 6 months, but it was short. But it's one of the period I enjoyed the most.
Okay.
I don't know why, but...
Did you play all the games there?
No, I played most, but 1 month I didn't play much because I had an injury.
Yes.
For 1 month, I didn't play. Then when I came, I played. When I came back from injury, I played again. It was good. I was still left winger, so...
So your best time was during these 6 months?
Yeah, one of the best times.
One of the best times.
Best times, but they are one of the best.
Maybe because also the language was
exactly.
not an issue anymore.
I think this
you felt home.
Yeah, exactly. I think this was one of the reasons that maybe I enjoyed the most, because now you don't have to speak German, you don't have to speak English, nice French, your language.
Yes.
So it's always. Yeah.
And then you left France after 6 months.
Yeah, I went to Dubai.
And you went to Dubai. Dubai, I forgot to mention in the introduction.
Dubai.
And I guess Dubai was a financial
motive.
motive.
Was a big difference, yeah. It was hard, but there the football is not that... Most of them, they work. And for them, I think it's an enjoyment to play football. They already have a lot of money. They come, we lose.
They didn't really care.
How was the pressure?
How was life in Dubai?
To be honest, it was good, but I was in the beginning because I didn't know people, so I like to stay home.
Yes.
Enjoy, but when I'm on holiday, I like to be outside.
Yes.
I enjoy it, but most of the time I was home, watching the games, talking on Skype with my family, and I made some friends, but I was not really going out all the time because I didn't know the mentality of them. I heard so many things, so I said, let me stay home, try to do my job, football. Maybe they have spies, maybe they put GPS in my car. And that was really, that was crazy. So I don't want the problem with things. Where were you yesterday? They have things. No, I was home. And most of the time I was not using my car.
Yes.
Because I was not using my car. I had the driver. So if I wanted to go out and take taxi, I was really thinking, because most of the people, they say Arabic people, they are like this, they'll be careful. So I was like, no, I don't want trouble.
Yes.
So yeah.
You came for football and
yeah, I tried to enjoy, but it's difficult because the pressure, you're allowed to have 3 foreign players.
Yes.
And all the pressure is on us. And it's very difficult because they have no mind of football.
They don't understand football.
No, sometimes they score goals, and if you're winger or enjoy, make some dribbles, they will be happy. That's what they want.
Yes.
You play forward, you have to score goals. Whatever happened. Sometimes it was a game we lost. No, we won 5-4. We scored again against you. Boys, help us, because we cannot keep scoring until we go. It's not tennis we're playing, because in the back it was very weak. But we won. And
it was second league or first?
Yeah, second league. But it was they had some good players, but it was difficult because when all the foreign players, we were strikers.
Okay.
So we play with 3 up front, and the rest is local. So it's a bit complicated. If you don't have good players, you will struggle. It will be difficult.
And how long did you stay in Dubai?
No, only 6 months. I couldn't.
6 months was
it was 1 year, but 6 months I went home because it was too much. The pressure was too much. They were giving me punishment for nothing. They cut in your salary for nothing because we lost, because of performance. So things that I didn't understand, and I said, no, you know what?
And you couldn't do anything to...
No, because there they take your passport.
Oh.
Yeah, when you arrive, because in the beginning we were traveling a lot, so they keep the passport. I don't know if on purpose they keep it, but when you travel a lot, They always have the passport to make the visas, to make all these things, so they keep it.
And the team keeps you the passport.
Yeah, you just have to accept it, because if you want to show you have character, you don't want to. No. Then you get to trouble. Then they put you on the side. They make you train 2 times a day. All this thing now is complicated. But I enjoyed, but it was complicated. A lot of pressure, to be honest, too.
So you are happy that you left?
Yeah, I was very happy. When we spoke, I came and said, thank you. He said, well, thank you. He said, no. It's okay. You don't need to explain me. Let's do what we have to do. And
how was the owner of the club? Because
the owner is...
You meet him or...
You come to watch the training all the time. He's always involved. Okay. He doesn't smile. For example, we arrive, we win a very difficult game, 2-1. And the next day is like, we run, we do tennis ball,
Yes.
And then we were doing tennis ball. He came. He said, okay. The winner has 1,000. What? Everyone was tired. But okay, now you're challenging us again,
The winner in...
he was walking, watching, and he was seeing that we were doing tennis ball, And then he said, okay, the winner, 1,000 each. The game from Relax was the game he gave me the favor I won.
Crazy.
Then he came, for this, you give 1,000 yesterday, we run like crazy, we won this game. No win bonus. But some things, you don't understand.
You can't really understand. The mentality,
but yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
That's a cool way. That was a cool one. And then you were looking, I guess, for a new challenge because Dubai got.
To be honest, after Dubai, I wanted to relax a little bit. I give me a month. I wanted to relax, save my family.
Yes.
I arrived 1 week after. I got phone calls. I had a challenge in Egypt. I went to Egypt. What they told me before I left. And when I arrived, it was different.
Oh, but wait a second. What was different? The facilities or the agreement?
The agreement.
The agreement, yeah.
And then I was seeing that the agent was bringing me from there to there. He told me, hey, can you stay a week? And then from this, I was there. I had a proper offer on the table from Denmark. Money was good. And to come, they were in first division, struggling again. This is a challenge. And they wanted, he was like, come, you train and you sign direct. And I said to the guy, sorry, I need to go because I have something concrete here. I'm going to stay. He's not sure. And the money you tell me when I came, before I came, and when here, we're not talking the same. So, and he was pissed off, but I said, I'm sorry.
The offer from Denmark came through another agent or was it?
Yeah, from
another agent.
Yeah.
How do you manage the agents? Because we know agents can be...
just in the beginning, I was very... When the agent comes, you're happy. You're happy. He asks you to sign some paper to... You trust, and then most of them, they call you, and then when it's nothing, it's dangerous for young guys that don't know all these things. It's dangerous because I can call you and say, sign me a mandate for this. Don't worry, give me 2 days. The guy is in his head is focused on you, But the problem is when it's not good, when it's not going through, call the guy and tell him, voila. No, he disappears. They don't call you anymore.
So would you recommend that a young athlete should have multiple agents?
No. Because for clubs, it's not good to, for example, if you have three agents and they call 3 times the same club, the club, even if you're good, they will say no, because he's not a serious person.
Yes.
He's working with 3 different guys and he's signing 3 different mandates. No. It's too much trouble.
So in that case, would you say that an agent to a specific market? So you can speak to multiple agents, but each agent has to be in a specific market.
Well, for example, this country, or this club. Yes. It depends what kind of career you want, or what age you have, and what you want. Because it's better to have the way you said it. People that work, this country, or this club, that they don't call the same club for the because this is not good. The best idea is to have one agent and you work with him. Yes. But sometimes you get on a point that others can find solution for you than the men.
Most of the time, it's a bit hard to find the right agent, I would say. Someone you can trust, especially when your career is not in
on top.
On top,
when
yes.
he's getting or he's struggling.
There
it's
is where you
different.
need someone
Exactly.
to support you.
Yeah.
So you went to Denmark, you signed there the contract, and you stayed there for some time.
2 years. Yeah.
So how was the league?
It was strong. It was better than I expected because I thought it was just commercial football. But there, the teams are good. Michelin, Nordjylland, Copenhagen, Odense. Really, it was. I had a good time. It was difficult in the beginning because we were playing a formation that I was a little bit not good with, and physically because I was in Dubai. Dubai, you train in the evening and it's not that strong. It's too hot. And then from there, 1 week I didn't do nothing. Then I went directly to Denmark. There is also strong. It's a little bit similar like Germany. It's discipline, all these things. So it was difficult in the beginning, and then I went inside. And then the season after, we went back up.
Okay, so you stayed with the same team.
The second league, then we went back up.
That is a different feeling.
Yeah, champion as well.
Yes.
But I had my second baddest injury. This is the baddest, I think. I had Achilles tendon rupture. Yeah, it's painful at the moment. After, it's not painful anymore.
And what did you do?
Yeah,
how long did you stay out?
4 months.
But were you, let's say, mentally stronger because you had already a big injury?
No, I became because I didn't like the way people were saying, you will not be the same player anymore.
You had this...
And they were saying, you change. No, I said, I came earlier, 4 months. I was like crazy. I was crazy. I went to Clairefontaine. I don't know if you know, it's one of the big in France, very reputed.
What's the name, sorry?
Clairefontaine.
The academy that a lot of...
Academy, but there is also academy for players, and then it's for treatment, reeducation.
Okay.
But everything there, they are really good. I went there, I paid, and they make me walk again properly.
Wow.
And fast, and I was doing my exercise, internet, doing their massage, all this now I was not joking with it. To be honest, I was really not joking, and I came faster.
But how did you control these external voices? Because people were telling you, you're gonna be the same player as you used to be.
I didn't like it. My goals was to prove them wrong. That I will be the same or even more better. And then I came back. Everyone was surprised. And I was sharp. I was healthy. But it didn't make me play straight away. I trained earlier than I had to train. 1 month. And then after, I started playing. But it was the same again. From playing all the time, they changed coach.
Oh,
I came back.
You coach new ideas?
No ideas. He had these players and they were doing good. So it was making me play, come in, and all these things. And my contract was running out, and I had an injury, meniscus again.
Okay.
The end of Denmark was weird. I had meniscus, but meniscus is fast. It took in 2 weeks and a half, 3 weeks, I was back again. And then the coach had no ideas, it was not counting, so I left.
Was it easy to find a club afterwards?
After Denmark, no. I stayed like 3 months.
3 months without him?
Yeah. July, September, August, September. And end of September, that's when I signed to Malta.
So Malta starts a bit later, I think.
No. I don't know why I could sign at that time. Because I was free, I think.
Okay.
In some countries, when you're free, in professional, I think, you can sign whenever.
That's another great big challenge when you don't have a club.
This is complicated
because this is very stressful.
Yeah, because money is going out only.
Yes.
And they don't do it on purpose, but they always, when they see you all the time, and then my parents, you still there? July, they leave you. They say, okay, holiday, August, end of August. You still there? You don't go back? No, I don't have club. September, under pressure, he said, okay. What should I do? You start thinking, okay, should I start my diploma now? Work because...
Have you worked?
No.
Ah.
You
work on your mind.
Because you have kids, you have family, so the money is going down.
And down.
It's going out.
Yes.
You need to bring some money in, Then you start thinking, and then one call, my friend, he saved me again.
The same friend that he...
No.
Okay, another one. Okay.
He signed in Malta, and they asked him a striker,
Yes.
And he said, yeah, I have one. The video, he showed my video, they were interested, they called me, Yeah, because also I think like 50 agents called me.
Wow.
And Nix, 50 agents. So this last one, I was in the gym, I remember now. I replied like this, was it, you're the same, you're gonna promise, and I'm gonna see nothing, And an hour later, he sent me the ticket.
A ticket for a trial or a...
No, a ticket to go sign.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is serious. So I finish my training, shower, I go home, and then I spoke to my family, and I said, yeah, I'm going.
So you went to Malta, and you also won the championship.
Yeah.
That was the first year, or that was
the last year?
This last year.
Before I came back to Austria.
With the Hibernians. Okay. How's it to win the league in the first league?
Yeah.
Because you went to Champions League qualification afterwards.
Yeah. Before that, I went to Amron. We were close to do qualification for Europe, but then a team that won the cup went. The cup because we finished fourth, and the team that won the cup was behind.
But they had to play.
When they won, then we won.
Yes.
And then I went to Xia, but not so long. And then I went to Silence. Silence, we play Europa League. This was when after COVID, so you play only one time, Europa League, and then it was we lost in last minute.
Oh. That hurts.
But it was a good experience. My first experience in Europe. And then I went to Ypres. Soon I came, qualification of Champions League. They signed me 5 days after played that game, but I said, I was not ready. But I played, and it was not bad, but we lost. We get eliminated, and then we play Europa League. We won. Conference.
Yes.
We won. We went to the other stage. We went to the fourth, and then we lost the fourth to go to the group stage.
So what was different in this?
This is other football. This is a nice feeling. You heard the song of the Champions League first. It's really nice, and we had a very good team, strong team. When you play, even that you get a goal, we are not scared. We know we're gonna win. I also contribute with this title.
Yes.
But yeah.
So you won the league. It was like in the last game, or it was already decided?
We were already making distance.
Okay.
People, but we had some. Floriana was behind us. They were there, and then we had two games against them. We beat them. Then we made the distance, and then I think we were champion before the last game of the season. Okay.
Did you have time to celebrate this big?
Yeah, we did.
Yes? Because sometimes athletes, in the way that sports happen, you don't have time to really celebrate these wins.
To be honest, we did. After the game, we were happy. We celebrate, and then we had the last week. It was complicated to be concentrated.
Yes.
Because already is done.
Yes.
So you train, but it's relaxed, smiles, there's no tension anymore like before. And then the last game, full stadium, all the fans are there to celebrate because they were going to get the medals and all these things. But we lost. It's like we won.
It didn't matter.
No, it didn't matter at all. Then we enjoyed all evening, all night. And then, it was over.
You race in so many countries, and there are a lot of athletes out there that are going to leave their home country just to follow their dream, just to pursue their dream. Do you have some advices on how these players can adapt as soon as possible to their new culture?
the thing, if you want to adapt the faster, try to learn the language. Because I had the problem in England. I had the type of way to play. When I read that, they tell me to play in another way, but I was not able to explain why I do this wrong, why I do like this,
Yes.
And it's a big frustration, when you cannot reply, you can't explain yourself. So, first of all, when you do a lot of country, if you want to adapt fast, try to speak, and it will work. Try to speak, try to understand. You don't stay in your corner, you do you, and if it works, it's luck, but it's most of the time, if you want really to go it through it, you need to learn the language, to speak with people.
So we spoke about success, we spoke about the setbacks. Would you consider the biggest challenge in your career your injuries, or it's something else that happened?
I think injuries.
Your injuries.
Because they were very bad injuries. But most of my career was challenges, because most of the team I went is always teams that were struggling.
They were fighting for...
Exactly. It's only Ips. These are team that always play the top. It's one of the rest was always middle, fighting. Yeah.
They tell us to be strong. They tell us to be confident. They tell us to be mentally strong, I would say. They don't really teach you that. They do expect from you to be that person, but they don't tell you how you become this person.
Exactly.
So what is it? How do you become this person?
I think you become this person with what you live. That's how I would explain, because in our time, no, there was no therapist or these people they bring you to speak to all this thing. Now I think it's more they try to do that in football because it's important. But I think it's what you live that make you stronger or weak, or the people around you. I don't know, it's all the character.
Yes.
To be honest. My goal was to try to help my parents.
Yes.
So when it's like this, only one goal is to whatever you have to go through it.
So now you play for FC Mauerwerk. We also met there last year. You're also in a situation now that you play for relegation. So what is the goal of this second part of the season?
Go out of the red line and try to enjoy again. Because it's difficult to enjoy when you're down. It's difficult to speak to your teammates, to try to motivate them, because some of them we lose anyways. This mentality is difficult to communicate, or some people you try to bring them to your way. So we fight. We have one goal is to win.
Yes.
To make points. This is the way we should have, and I hope this second part we will be more clever and fight more to get out of this relegation.
So in football, on the show, I try to touch on transitioning life after sports, which is an important aspect for all of us. You're now 35. Have you considered retiring?
I still want to be around football. I have ideas. My goal since a long time ago, I wanted to be a scout.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I can recognize a good player and a player that will be, I don't know, every time I speak with my friend or I watch games and everything, I like to watch games to watch the players.
Yes.
And that's one of the things I would really like to do. I need to start doing it. I need to. Most of the agency or the company that I called, they told me you need to stop playing football, because I called because I wanted to make the writing part first, and then when I finish football, that'll be the practice. But you cannot do. You have to do it, and then you have to go in a club, do some
internship.
Voila.
Yes.
So I said, okay, you know what? As soon as I finish, I go on it, and yeah. that's one of my plans. And then I have some partners in Africa that I make rents.
Okay.
So I hope I can go through, and then I'll be ready. I will not be stopping and starting looking, doing whatever. This is one of the things I saw, and I really don't want to experience it, because I know it's really, really hard for us footballers that didn't go far at school. If you didn't prepare properly,
I will take you back in time. So you have to wake up tomorrow, okay? But you are now 18 years old, but you do have all the experience, all the wisdom until today. What advice would you give to yourself?
To don't make the same mistakes, I think. To be patient and to work harder, I think.
To work harder?
Yeah, because there is the age you said at that time, when you go faster than everyone, you're stronger than everyone, you think you can play on it, on this, but everyone progress, everyone get bigger. When you're younger, maybe you're faster than everyone, but people get also faster. So I say work, don't make the same mistakes.
So now we are almost done with this episode. I have a little surprise. I have prepared for you 5 questions. You can just answer them by saying a word or a phrase.
Okay.
So the stadium with the best atmosphere you ever played in? Leeds. How many? 30,000. So what are some of the things you do to calm yourself before a game?
We listen to Abricot music. Use the glue.
Okay, so you have a specific
every time.
music. So who do you consider your best mentor?
As a footballer or as a
Yes, you can have maybe a mentor in football and also in life, or you can have someone who helps you in both fields.
Mentor. My dad. As a footballer. Didier Drogba.
Okay. Do you have a specific maybe advice from your dad that you can still have in mind?
He was always telling me, if you work, you will have what you want. If you don't work, don't expect to have what you didn't work for.
That's a good one. That's a good one, yes.
In English, but yeah, in English.
Yes. So what is your biggest lesson from last year?
Not to trust everyone.
That's a good one. And what is your main goal for 2024?
Stay healthy. And hoping that all my family and the kids are healthy.
And that was it, bro. I would really like to thank you for taking the time and sharing all this knowledge with me. And I'm sure that our guests who are going to watch this interview, they're gonna resonate with it, because you shared some very important messages. And thank you once again for coming.
No problem, Capitano.
Thank you.